parking lot here for the Cole Harbour Heritage Trail. It's basically across old farmland here on the banks of Cole Harbour. So I'm here right now. So the plan is to kind of do this down here, back along Trans-Canada Trail back to my car. Just started on the Jerry Lone Cloud Trail. Have a nice rolling hill. They must mow this to keep it like this, obviously. Heading up into those trees. Kind of as I thought there. Well, it was pretty easy to figure out. Once we left that rolling field, we kind of went into a nice mixed forest trail. As you can see, it's nice and lovely and graveled, meeting lots of people pushing strollers, so not too challenging, but nice for a walk. So I turned off the Jerry Lone Cloud Trail back onto the panorama that starts up by the parking lot as well, and kind of coming out into a view of Cole Harbour. It's the 30th of March today. Looking for some signs of life for spring. We've had a really slow spring, I think, like a lot of people have in North America. But this is the first really nice weekend, and the trails are starting to open up here. So you'll be seeing me doing some adventures a little further from home in April. But that's where I'm at right now. Beautiful, beautiful area. I'll get some more pictures as I kind of walk around the trails here. Came in from this direction, which is the Poor Farm Road. Kind of gave some lovely views of Cole Harbour. There was a poor farm here years ago, of course. Everybody doesn't know what those are. If you couldn't pay your taxes, you got sent to the poor farm to work it off. But what generally happened was it became a dumping ground for mentally ill people, for the most part, and people with bad luck. But we don't do that anymore, at least not yet. So as you can see, I'm heading down this trail here, going across a nice little brook called the Run. This trail offers some nice views I just turned on, but it's more of an unfinished state, which I like. Anyway, but of course you can always hear the traffic. Highway 207 or 107, or both of them, are not too far away. There's those signs of spring I was talking about. This is a pussy willow, for anybody that doesn't live up north. I think that's where they are. These little pods come out. They're really fuzzy. Always fun for kids in the spring. And the leaves come out later. So spring is coming, regardless of what everybody says. Now I got a little confused here. I was wondering if this was my turn, but I see there's a sign up here as well. I guess that's fenced off, and there's a sign on this tree, so I guess this is where I turn. And it hasn't been muddy up until now, but I don't know if you can see with the shade and the sun here. It's getting a little soupy. So I'm heading up the hill. I climbed up quite a steep hill from the Jersey Jack Trail and then turned onto this one heading back south again. And get a lovely view. Cole Harbour out to the Atlantic. I'm not sure if you can see way out here. There's some trees. That's the next trail I'm doing. That's the Salt Marsh Trail. It's the old rail line that goes across the Cole Harbour. It's really cool. I think I have another video on it already. But what a nice spot. This must be the high spot of the park, because it's definitely the highest I've been so far today. I just came from that way. Finding the trail signage in the book kind of don't match up. So if I go this way, I'll know I'll go back to the car, but that's not the way I want to go right now. So I'm going to follow this trail. It's going back towards the water. That's where I want to go. And on around down the big loop. So I kind of passed where it started and went up into the Jersey Jack and that area. So I'm now kind of continuing down to the big loop. This trail will take me east down towards the water, which I'll travel along till I reach the Salt Marsh Trail, and then from there I'll take the Trans-Canada Trail back to my car. Not sure if you can see that. Woodpeckers going at that tree. Very top there. It's as far as I can zoom in. So this is where the costly farm trail comes out. And you can see it comes out onto a very wide crusher dust trail called the Heritage Trail, which is also part of the Trans-Canada Trail. So this should take me straight back to my car. More signs of life today. A little Coltsfoot flower. It's the first flower I think we see around here in spring, natural ones anyway. And they pop up with a pretty little yellow flower, and then have massive Coltsfoot shaped leaves in the summer. It is edible. People have made cough drops and candy out of them, but they're a scourge of people with lawns, because you can see some of the old leaves here. They're very big, and they're quite they really spread once they get into a lawn. Well, I'm somewhat out of the wind. I just wanted to say, had a nice time here in the park, Heritage Farm Park. Spent a couple hours walking the trails. Nice easy trails, good for families, or just to enjoy the day. Also, you can bring a picnic here. I mentioned that the Crowley Farm Trail was along the water, and it is, but there is no views of the water. It's totally wooded. Anyway, that's it from Cole Harbour, Nova Scotia. Be safe, and I'll see you on the trail.